How you guys doing? It's Purple with no E. Play with your mama, don't play with me. I'm here with.
Hi.
We got her back again. It's winter break. We got the we got the Grinch playing. The little movies going. Christmas movies. We just
And
saw Avatar.
yeah,
We just saw Avatar
Fire and
3,
Ash.
Fire and Ash.
It
How
was
would you
really
rate it?
good.
You rate it? It was good.
Yeah.
Well, out of five, what would you give it?
4.9.
4.9?
Yeah.
Dang. Was it better than Water?
Mm, I don't know. I think so.
You
Because
know-
I liked it how the bad guys, they weren't like bad really anymore.
I
Kind
know
of.
what you. Yeah, they kind of like teamed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then they saw what they saw something that they connected with.
Okay. Oh, you mean like Sully and the Colonel?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to spoil it for them,
Yeah, I
but
don't
yeah.
want to spoil it either, but that was lit. How did you like the graphics?
It was good.
Okay.
It looked very real.
We didn't get to see it 4DX,
That's okay
but we
though.
did get to see it Screen X, right?
The Screen X for me, it looks like I can see all the screens, and it's also 3D.
That's crazy how it goes on the wall, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy. Okay, I need someone to come out with a projector screen that does that in the crib. Like I could do it on my walls.
that would be amazing.
Shouts out to Regal, by the way, for the Screen X. It might be just as good as an experience as the 4DX. I like it. I like it. We've seen two movies now, Screen X, and I like it. I love it. It's pretty awesome. Avatar is one of them ones, and it's 3D. Avatar, one of them movies that you should probably go see Screen X or 4DX. There's no other way to watch it.
Well, there's the regular way, but the regular way, if you're gonna watch Avatar the regular way, then watch it at home. But if you're going to the theaters to watch it, watch it in the Screen X or the 40.
She's on point. She's okay. My J on point, Stephanie. Yeah, she was on point with that. Yeah, she's 100% right. If you're gonna watch it regular, you might as well just go ahead and watch it on your TV, stream it, do something like that. Cause this is one of them ones that it's long. It might be longer than Water, I think.
I don't really know.
It was pretty long, so you feel me? Yeah, you definitely
It was
gotta.
like 4 hours.
It was close to 4 hours.
Yeah.
But it was well worth it. Well worth it. That might have been the best movie me and her seen together, I think. All together, there was like not one part in that movie that wasn't action.
Yeah.
So the little one has been growing up very fast right in front of my eyes. So she's been asking me a lot of questions. And
And I wrote them down.
she wrote them down. So I told her I give her free reign to ask me. Me and her have a really good relationship. Really good relationship. It's unexplainable. Shouts out to everybody that helped build it to what it is today. But we can almost talk about anything. She's not old enough to talk about everything, but what she is old enough to talk about, I literally could talk to her about everything. So like for the first time, I'm going to let her ask me whatever she wants
Okay, good.
on camera.
Can we start?
Yeah.
First question, is Santa real?
Say that again?
Is Santa real? Santa Claus.
Now,
Saint Nicholas, Father
just so
Christmas.
everybody can see this for themselves, look. Because everybody thinks I'm like this like super pushover dad to you.
What's that mean?
Like that I'm like easy, that I'm like everything that you ask for, I say yes. I just want to clarify for the people. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Have I ever told you Santa was real?
No, you haven't.
Let me tell you something, kid. It's a lot of things going on in society now. A lot of information is coming out now to why I never wanted to raise you believing in Santa. You remember, I didn't tell you what the people did, but remember I told you that bad people prey upon what? Women and children, right?
Yeah.
So my theory is they use Santa as like a way to lure in kids in the real world. Because now we, with information, and as you get older, I'll tell you more, but we know exactly what type of person preys on children the most.
Who?
I can't tell you that right now. I know, and when the time is right, I will tell you.
Okay.
But just hear me when I say this. Put this board down real quick. He damn near looked like Santa. I'm just throwing that out there. The description of what they say is the main perpetrator. Perpetrator means person attacking. Almost fits the description of Santa.
Now I really want to know who.
No, it's a group. But what I will say is this. Let me ask you a real question. If a fat, older, jolly white dude just came in that door and I was asleep right here on the couch and I had cookies that I made for us on the table, what do you think I would do to this dude? He could have a bag of gifts too. What do you think is going to happen?
You're either going to yell at him or beat him up.
I don't even want you to think it's okay to imagine the story of Santa being okay. The story of Santa alone, a dude just sneaking into people's houses, to me is weird, kid. Now that I'm older and like, you feel me? We got a lot that we have to talk about as you get older, but my thing is Christmas is real. Santa is not. I work too hard, and my dad used to always say this, and now I know what he means because I'm in the same position. I work too hard in the year to get you the presents I want to get you on Christmas, to then give the credit to some white guy. That's crazy. No. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not going. Look, I told you, at your mom's house, Santa is real. Elf in the Shelf is real.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you, here in this house, that shit not real, Jit.
Then who moves the elf at night? And you can't say mommy.
And ain't no elf in here.
But you can't say mommy because she's tired at night.
Look, listen. At your mama's house, I don't know. But what did I tell you was Dada's main goal? That I would never what?
Believe in Santa.
No, lie to you, right?
Yeah.
Holla at me in 5 years about Santa. And you tell me who kept it real with you forever, ever. So go ahead, go to the next question, because I already know I'm finna win that battle.
What is one of your funniest moments?
Ever or as a kid? Ever. My funniest moment. Like funny embarrassing or funny haha?
Funny embarrassing.
Funny embarrassing?
Yeah.
All right. I was in the 7th grade.
Uh-oh.
And I remember this because we were taking one of those state exams. It was called the FCAT back then.
What's that?
The FCAT it was a state exam.
Well, yeah.
Like how you have your state test? Mm-hmm. Ours was called FCAT. I don't know what yours is called.
NWEA FAST.
Oh, yeah, that's too long. FCAT sound way smoother. But they got rid of...
No, those are two different ones.
Yeah. I told you I couldn't read, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the reading part, that I just blew through the test. Boom! I just be scribbling and stuff. So I finished early. So I fell asleep.
Okay.
It's a state test though. So it's no questions. The teacher's not talking. It is so quiet. All you hear is the AC, kid. Kid. Jit, tell me how that I laid out one of the biggest farts in the seat. That school lunch hit me crazy. I'm asleep. And look, I hit one of these. I looked up and I was like, damn, I hope everybody in the class was staring at me. I just laughed it off, but that nobody ever brought that up again.
That had to be
It was crazy.
embarrassing.
No one ever brought that up again.
That definitely had to be embarrassing.
That was pretty embarrassing. That was pretty embarrassing. I got some more, but that one has to take the cake. That one right there was it. That was it right there. All right, what's 3? You get 5. What's 3?
Are you still mad at mommy?
Am I still mad at mommy? Oh, you putting these questions to the test. To be honest, kid, I haven't been mad at your mom for a long time. A long time. Years ago, me and your mom had a Zoom call with the courts. And prior to the Zoom call, me and her both agreed. It was kind of like, remember when me and her kind of got cool? And like you started staying over. We started actually like calling each other and talking. Da, da, da. So around then, we had a court case. Obviously, you didn't know about that because we don't tell you about that.
No, you really don't.
So prior to the court case, because we were cool, I had asked her, I called her and I was like, we are doing great with Aaliyah by ourselves. Like, we don't need this. And she was like, yeah, I don't need this. And she actually held her end of the bargain. At that day, I had to decide that I have to drop the beef because she held her end of the bargain. And in front of the courts, she told the judge that she did not want to do this no more. And so now I am not mad at your mom no more. I am solely mad at Broward County courts. Because the judge, now he's not even a judge. He's a court officer. He's not even a judge. And he looked at me and your mom and said, it's not about Mr. Crawford being a good dad. It's about control. Jit, I promise you, at that moment, I lost all anger for your mom. I solely directed all my attention to the courts. And that day, I decided I'm not paying nothing. Because I handled my situation with my BM by myself. I handled my situation with you, everything going on, kept everything afloat with you by myself. And all the courts have tried to do is take money from me and call me a bad dad. What I look like? No. There's nothing in place in the court now that I've done my research. There's nothing in place, kid, for a good dad. The courts is meant to make all dads look bad. So I'm not going to entertain the system. And I hate to tell you, kid, but because your mom did say that in court and they still told me and her no, me and your mom pretty cool, kid.
Okay.
Just good teammates now. All right?
Okay.
Not saying, I'm just letting you know, like, don't be trying to, hey, Dad, you want to go on a trip with us?
Okay.
We get some birthdays together. We could do, we're going to have to do a king say together regardless. So, what is 4?
Number 4?
Yep.
What is something about Allie that you miss?
Okay, for those of you that don't know, my daughter's name is Allie.
Nickname Allie.
But my ex-girlfriend's name was Allie also.
Well, her nickname was also Allie.
Yeah, because it's not Allie, but their nicknames are both Allie.
It's spelled different though.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Hers is Ally. Mine is Ali.
Since when? That's not how like I said, that's not even how I spell it. So we're not even finna go there. How you going? We're not even finna go there. We're gonna talk about that after, but cause you just changed the spelling on me. Like that's crazy.
Really?
But yeah, like that's wild. But we're gonna talk about that later. Right now we're gonna talk about Allie too.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, she was probably like the first girlfriend that I had that was like an actual best friend. Our personalities,
Yeah.
yeah. She was a cool girl. I ain't gonna lie. She just had her own things she had to deal with. I don't know how to explain it, but like even for Dada, Dada didn't date for a long time before her. That's because I had things that I had to deal with as an adult. I just had to do certain things first before I opened up to people. I had my own goals that I had to accomplish, and she's kind of on that same path. So I don't want to be the roadblock in her. She got to feel like a whole woman, if that makes sense.
Not really.
No?
No, not really.
So let me ask you, when you first started gymnastics, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel comfortable? Not really, right? Because it's new, right?
Yeah.
So in every aspect of life, when you're a kid, there's certain things that feel uncomfortable and you got to get over it. Walking, then you got to learn to run, right?
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2, right? But then as you get to like higher in elementary school, middle school, you're like a big kid now, right? Yeah. So now you get 5 times 5. Now, everything adds on. So Allie is a new adult, right? So there's certain things as an adult she's got to learn. And it's hard to learn things when someone's watching you. Remember when you used to work out with me and I'd be like, relax, and you just couldn't relax? That's how she felt as an adult. Because I was her first boyfriend, like real boyfriend.
Really?
Kind of. I was like her first real boyfriend.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's where it's like she really didn't do nothing wrong. It's just sometimes you just meet people at the wrong time, kid. Sucks to say. That's why I tell you don't, like, when we be out and like I see some kids that are like in high school, middle school, and they're dating, and I tell you, damn, like, and like sometimes I'm not even talking to you. I'm just talking out loud. I just say it out loud. I'm like, damn, they're wasting their time, right?
You said that today at Publix.
I said that today because it's some little kids. Becoming the best version of yourself is easy. Love is hard, kid. I promise you. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. You just finna see a lot of kids ain't raised the right way. Next. But no, she was cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There's a term, to answer your question short, there's a term called like Bonnie and Clyde. We were like Bonnie and Clyde. Like, Joker and then Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Partners in crime?
You could say something like that. Like, she was cool. She was real cool. Like, yeah, she had to be some kind of cool.
Okay, but what would you miss about her?
That. You know how long it took Dada to find a cool, down-to-earth girl? A lot of landmines later. Go ahead. Hit your fifth question.
Now I have a sixth question.
Nah, you gonna hit the fifth one first, and then we'll see.
Okay. How was middle school?
Middle school is rough, kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of the smallest kids in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now, you're really tall, though.
I was trying to make a name for myself in football. Where I was like at a school with a bunch of raw ass gangsters when it came to football. There was Terrell, Hakeem, Ian, George, Daryl. The list goes on. I think Phillip went to Silver Trail too. Crazy work, kid. I think there was like 8 kids in our middle school that went to the NFL. So like I was trying to make a name for myself, and I was like the smallest kid. I was young. And this is why I tell you what I tell you. I thought all these negative things about myself because of one reason, kid.
What?
Everybody else had a girlfriend but me. Like girls didn't really like me, so I thought less of myself when I really shouldn't have cared. Because guess what?
What?
None of those people are together now. So like as I was beating myself up, dang, I'm ugly. I'm not like all the other guys. I'm small. Really, none of that mattered. I should have just been chilling, working on myself, reading.
That's what I
I
did.
might have learned how to read if I didn't waste so much time chasing people's validation. Do you know what that means?
No.
Like chasing the feeling of people caring. Like I shouldn't have cared about what people thought about me. But I did, and it started in middle school.
Okay.
And middle school is very scary. I'm not gonna lie, middle school is kind of, cause like it's your first time having to switch classes,
Not for me.
but like the whole day.
Oh.
Yeah, and like you gonna start to see in middle school, because I'm telling you this, and if you pay attention, you gonna start to see what I mean when I say a lot of jits just ain't raised right, kid. You gonna start to see it in middle school.
Okay.
The little spaz out, the kid that be wilding out, you gonna start seeing fights and all type of stuff. Girls gonna start dating real young. Remember all these things that I'm telling you, boys gonna start fighting. Girls gonna start dating real young and doing things that they shouldn't be doing. And people are gonna be trying things, a lot of things that they shouldn't be trying. All those kids weren't raised right and probably at home, I'm telling you, Jit, the reason they doing those things is because they're not happy at home. All right?
Okay.
So before you entertain that shit, because misery
brings company.
Thank you.
Okay, can I ask you that other question?
Go ahead.
What was the most embarrassing moment in middle school?
That wasn't middle school. The fart, that was in middle school. That was in 7th grade. You wasted a question. That was purple with no E. Play with your mama, don't play with me.
Wait.
What?
What was an embarrassing moment other than middle school?
Nah, you can't ask me the same question again. Nah, you're gonna have to come with something better than that.
As an adult.
No. You're gonna have to come with something better than that, or we're gonna wrap this up.
I don't feel like that's not a bad question.
That's a bad question. It's the same question. You just added age to it. No. Ask me a whole different question. Ask me some that's gonna pull out some soul. What?
If there was something about the world that you can change, what would you change?
To be honest, kid, I wish the world wasn't so greedy. You know,
I didn't mean the people in the world. I meant like.
Oh.
Well, you just answered another question too.
Okay, so what were you talking about though?
Like, if there was something about the world you can change, like light pollution or dirty waters or like saving turtles, or what would you change?
I'd bring more. No, I think if I had something that I could leave my mark on this world, because my dad, Terrence is my half brother, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's
He
different?
has a different mom. It was, yeah. So when I had you, I just always knew, like, from my dad's experience, because I watched him with my brother, I just knew, like, nah, I can't, first of all, I can't leave you, because that's one thing that I could say, all right, I hate to say it, but it's like my dad was a great dude, so it's like hard to match up. So like the fact that I never left to me is big because he kind of did. Not to say like he had to do what he had to do, but that's just one notch I have on my belt that he don't. Um, but I would change whatever's going on with parenting. Like I said, with the system, I think the worst thing we have in this country is parenting. So if we fix that, maybe that gets fixed. You know why there's so much pollution?
Why?
Because all these badass jits. You know why there's all these badass jits?
Because of the parenting.
Look, you know what my dad would have did if I throw a Coke bottle in the ocean? Slap me in the back of the head. So at the end of the day, I knew better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Parenting.
Again.
What else? What else?
It's not about parenting or people. What would you change?
Those things, you got to understand, kid, and you just hear me out. On this physical earth, right?
Yes.
We're all we got. Look around this room and point out to me what's godly. Exactly. So if we are better, the environment, Mother Nature can be better. Remember I told you it's Father God and Mother Nature. So God gives men the word so we can bring order and structure parenting so that kids and women can have a beautiful Mother Earth. Remember, the man shields the woman. So inherently, if we can't take care of our kids, who's gonna take care of the earth? So all them problems get fixed with parenting. With no discipline, you can't fix problems. That's where it starts, is the foundation, discipline, and stuff like that without discipline. Because you're just lost. You're just doing a bunch of stuff for nothing. The foundation has to be godly. So again, if remember the whole 6-7 thing?
Yeah.
You want to know why that made me so proud?
Why?
Because that tells me you're following God, not some other person, like some word, all these rappers and singers and stuff, those are created players. They're like avatars. That's not really them. Like my favorite rapper's name is Future, right? You know what his real name is?
What?
Wilbert. Exactly. So I know for a fact, there's people out there that remember him as Wilbert. There's another guy named Young Thug. His real name is Jeffrey. But yeah, Jeffrey doesn't sound too scary, right? Exactly. So they get into their character. So I can't idolize the character. You know who I idolize? My dad. Because he was being
himself.
Real. Because what's the only real things we have on this earth? Stick together, kid. That's why a lot of people today have that problem where they think they could fix problems. And you can't fix problems alone. The only thing we can do is fix ourselves and then come together, and then maybe we could start fixing all these other problems, but that's not realistic. The ocean is huge, kid. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Until we fix us, how can we fix something as big as the ocean? We can't even figure out us. Something to think about.
By the way, I still believe in Santa.
Well, you should. Because I'm telling you right now, well, look, that's fine. Just know this. All the cool gifts, they came from me right there. You tripping.
I know all the gifts that come from you.
Yes. One day you'll see what I'm talking about, kid. Dada. So until dad stopped being afraid, yeah, I don't think that problem will ever get changed, kid. The only thing is gonna happen, to be honest, you wanna know something? You wanna know what's gonna happen?
What?
It's gonna get worse. That's why I tell you and raise you the way I raise you, because I hope when you get older, you are a leader of the new school, not no follower of no old wave. You're going to see a lot of goofy stuff. I'm telling you, Jay, if you just do what I tell you, you're going to end up in the mansion you want to end up. You're going to be driving the car you want to drive, and you ain't going to need nobody. You just got to listen. Whoever you decide to be with is because you want to be with them, not because you need them. Trust me. You just got to listen. What's that as goal? You got to lose my last name, right? To become a queen, you got to get married.
Yeah.
When you turn 7, what were we in? Training to become
a woman.
Woman. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, just trust me. Follow the path. Keep getting them grades. Stay focused. Stay to yourself and keep your circle small. Remember, what made me proud the other day when we was at the arcade? That you didn't know what 6'7" even was, right?
Yeah.
You know why?
Wait, what is it though?
Don't even worry about it. You don't need to know because it's got nothing to do with you, right?
Yeah.
You know, okay, let me tell you. It's a bunch of kids saying 6'7", right? It's only because some fake lame-ass rapper says it. But
what's the rapper's name?
You know, Dada says his own little saying, right? Bless.
Yeah.
You've heard people say it back to me, right?
Yeah.
Just because I ain't no rapper don't mean you can't start your own little thing. That's my point to you. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. Like, there'll be times where I'd be at the barbershop and people say it to me. I'm like, damn, you fuck with that. Like, you like that. Okay, cool. Bless up. Bless. And now it's a normal thing to the people around me. I don't need no big circle and everybody liking me. I need the people that like me to like me. Period. I don't want everybody. No. I got a small circle, kid, about 3 friends.
You have a lot of friends.
We'll talk about that. It's don't let the outside exterior fool you. There's very few people that actually know the real Dada. Just how it gotta be.
Wait, one last question.
What?
Why do you know so many people? Like, what made you know so many people?
To be honest, probably football. And then, yeah, football. I'm just gonna leave it at that because you're too young. But football.
Okay.
Yeah. As you get older, I'm sure there'll be more videos and we'll dive into that. But yeah, football definitely made me popping. And the neighborhood, like, we was lit. Remember, I grew up with like 15 kids. We was all the same age, and we all went to the same school. So like, their friends would come to the neighborhood. I'd be there. My friends would come to the neighborhood, like Kenny's friends. A lot of my friends that you see are honestly associates from a friend. They just show respect because, it's respect. But yeah, that's really it. So you liked the movie today?
Yeah.
So you enjoyed your first day of winter break with Dada?
Yeah.
What do you want to do tomorrow?
I don't know. Can we go to round 1?
Round 1 it is.
We haven't been there in a long time.
No, we haven't. All right, so we'll hit round 1. And what else? Oh, tomorrow Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
We are supposed to go shopping with Grandma Sheila too.
Okay. That feels
Matching,
like the day.
I think we're gonna try to get matching shoes. If they got my size in the same shoes that you got, we'll get matching shoes tomorrow.
Okay.
Alrighty. That was Purple with no E. Play with your mama, don't play with me. You already know. That was Q&A with Aaliyah. Hey, if you would like to see anything else from us, tomorrow we will have round 1 up for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Drop a like.
Can they see my hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
They won't
Can
see
they
it
see
on
me?
Instagram, but barely. You had the board up anyways. You was on the other video anyway. Man, stop playing with me. That's Purple with the E. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Bro, Connor's best podcaster, live stream, whatever you want to call that. YouTuber, whatever. Y'all boys tap in. Hit me up. Anybody know anybody like with an agency or some shit like that? Like, I'm trying to get on Love Island or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, rock with me. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Because
Love
I'm the
Island?
TV show. Yeah. That is not GZX. Purple with no E. Play with your mama, don't play with me.